Kingdom. Rolling hillsides, beautiful castles, jewels in the east, dashing heroes, not this guy, questionable dating advice. Oh, it's pathetic. Goody two-shoes? We can do better than that. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Pendragon, and I am a Kingdom player. A villain Kingdom player, preferably. Allow me to show you something more special. Don't worry.
Everything will be fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my first ever video on Disney Sources Arena. I am Pendragon and I'm here today to show you the villain team I've been running, which I found quite interesting and fun to do. So I figured I would just share the setup with you and show how it does currently against the meta. So as you can see, the team I'm running currently is full on Kingdom. I run Jafar, Gothel, Sheriff, Shanyu, and especially Jafar, something you don't see often, both because he's hard to obtain and because he's also very susceptible to taunts and harmful immunities, which the Big Hero 6 meta has a lot of. So here we're going to take a look at what the team exists of and what the general plan is. Before we head straight into PvP Arena and show off how this team works, to try to get some good games, you must know that this team is very susceptible to Fairy Slumber, very susceptible to fast teams getting the coin flip at the start. What I mean with the coin flip is that basically what you often see is that teams run Hero. Hero can use upgrades to give a friendly, an ally 100% speed meter, and what you get then is that Beast is going to use his passive Master of the Castle to gain the same speed meter, and then a coin is flipped. It's a 50-50 chance, and one team goes first. The thing right now is that whichever team wins that very first coin flip is going to win the coin flip for the rest of the game. So basically what you get if you have Beast versus Beast is going to be a very one-sided event. I think they should change that, but that's how it is. So basically this team needs to win that coin flip generally to have a good chance of winning. If it loses the coin flip, it's not a done deal, but it's very hard, especially against the creme de la creme meta team running both Beast Bell and Hero Baymax, and then a good DPS Mickey or Elsa or whatever last go. They are very hard to beat. And obviously, if they use the sort of exploit, I guess, where you Hero Hamada into Go-Go, or rather use Go-Go first, then Hero Hamada, and Beast won't take the speed meter, and that's a way they can counter your team as well completely, which is kind of broken at the moment, but that's how it is. So there are certain matchups that are very hard to win. The good news, however, is that Kingdom is back, and even with this villain setup, which is not the best setup, I must admit, the better setup is to run Bell instead of Jafar or Gothel. You have a very good chance of winning, you have a good counter versus Mickey's, you have ways to purge tons of the enemy team, which we'll get into while we're fighting, and basically you have a very good chance to at least have a very close and fun game, and that's only going to get better with Fairy Slumber nerfed, no longer sleeping everything around them, so you can put beasts in different positions. This team is only going to get stronger. Let's not mention the fact that you can put Ursula and other villains in here, which I don't have Ursula yet, but that's going to be amazing as well to try out. So let's leave it at this, and let's discuss the rest of the team while we're actually looking at some game footage. So here we're heading into an iconic game for this Kingdom villain setup. It's against Triple Legendary with Mickey, Baymax, Elsa. Generally a Team Kingdom has some trouble with, especially to get through the Baymax. And obviously there's a lot of CC from Elsa and Bubbles in terms of silence and slows. So here we see the silence go on to the Sheriff. Doesn't stop the passive. That's mainly the main role he has, to try and regulate some of that speed. And then we can give the turn to Beast. Having the taunt we're now pretty safe, so we can now choose to either go for the bird, do some massive damage in the entire line, or to go for the headbutt and try to get the Baymax to basically not get a chance to purge or taunt. We had Guffle coming up, and with Guffle we could use her second special to basically steal the speed meter from Baymax, give it to Beast there, and take the turn, as well as purge the taunt off, so we could go straight for the Elsa. And having Elsa in stasis basically means that if Beast ever counters her, she's going to die, which is amazing. And here the signature move of this team against Mickey teams, charming Mickey, and now having the choice. The obvious choice would be here to headbutt the hero, but I decided not to because I really wanted Mickey down ASAP because I just really like using it against the enemy team. So I'm going for the Mickey. Get some assist on the scheming from Sheriff. Not so much damage now from Jafar, again can crit up to 14k. Sheriff stealing some. Enemies running Cauldron is great for your Beast and Sheriff to get chances to steal some speed meter. Show yourself goes out from Elsa. If she had any buffs at all, it would be really dangerous, but by putting her in stasis, the bubbles could not buff her, she couldn't get protected by Baymax. All good. And here we go to finish off the Mickey. As you'll see now, because Mickey was charmed, he's actually going to heal our team and deal damage to the enemies, which is really the most awesome thing to pull off. Makes puts a grin on your face every time it happens. And there he goes. If he would bring them back with Golden Hammer now, he would still be charmed again. So there's basically no way forward to get him to use Mickey. So now we can use Guffle to go into stealth, give herself some evade, give herself some speed sometimes. It costs Jafar to assist on it as well. Baymax burst goes out, but really it's not going to do that much now. Getting rid of the bubbles first, so the Baymax doesn't possibly get auto taunt from me hitting the hero. And with Sheriff, doing some massive damage. Basically the game is over at this point, but I still want to show how the Jafar is going to keep assisting on all the schemes and Guffle passives, and this is only going to get stronger when more characters get added to do that. If you can manage to get a tactics on your Jafar, he pretty much guarantees the assist on your villain teammates. And for example, if you would run him with bubbles instead, if the bubbles, if Jafar assists with his passive, the bubbles will also assist him if he has tactics on Jafar. So basically you can get this train of assists going with this team, and obviously Ursa would be greater because she summons 2 extra units that can do basic attacks, which can also proc all these assists. Meanwhile, we also have the chance to talk about some of other Guffle abilities. Again, the basic attack can purge up to 2 effects, depending on how lucky you are with the amount of villains you have. Can purge taunt. Her second special can steal speed meter, give it to your lowest speed meter ally, purge taunt and other effects of the opponent, and make them attack an ally with extra damage. Especially Beast, very lethal when he 4 hits his own team. Very strong indeed. And a very good character, just put in stealth and get ready. And then we finish it off with a nice crit from Guffle. Alright, let's wrap up with this game. It's a bit of an oddball team we're facing, but it could get interesting. Let's see if he runs Slumber. We won the speed meter combat by Sheriff stealing, so that's pretty nice. Baymax, let's hope he doesn't purge. Let's hope he goes for the patient. Because the nice thing is if you charm the Baymax while he has patient on someone, the patient actually doesn't go off when you kill him. So you can bypass the patient. So here now he thinks that he can protect the Elastico from getting destroyed by giving her invulnerability when he dies with the Baymax. But that's not gonna happen. Let's see. Let's do this. Make Guffle dodge the incoming wolf attack, and then actually put the charm on the Baymax. When the Baymax dies, it's also gonna cleanse our own team. He just blew the taunt off the beast. And let's see if we can rip this one up. Alright, now we can finish this character off with the foul play. The foul play is also going to reset the passive cooldown on the farm. So now we have a chance again that he assists. Let's see, Elastico's gonna come next. We're gonna use Mother Knows Best to steal our speed meter, give it to us. Make her attack an ally. Do a lot of damage. And to far assist Gothel, thanks to the foul play we did. And now we should just get rid of the hero ASAP. As you can see, Baymax comes back charmed. He could cleanse the charm now with bubbles and instantly giving a turn, but doesn't do it. Gets the taunt from bringing a hero low. Let's actually boost up our Shen Yu in speed. There we go. Finish the hero. Reactivating the Cloak and Dagger, so we get extra damage from Guffle and the villain to assist. There we go, there you see the assist train in action. It's just amazing when it gets pulled off, it's so fun to see that happen. And there comes the forfeit. So this is going to be the last game I'll show you today. Obviously it's my first time making a video, so maybe there's some sound issues or other things that aren't very great. Just let me know what you want to see about this team, whether you like this team, want to see something, any advice from me, all's welcome. I'm just gonna leave it at this. Thank you for watching, and see you in Disney Arena. Invest into Kingdom Villains if you want a fun time. It's not a good investment, but it's a fun investment, and that's what the game's about. Thanks for watching, see you later.